Interesting. I'm just gonna let that vibe for a sec. Oh, there we go. Oh, we're live finally. Okay. Gonna show me? Bizarre. Just let me watch my own stream. There we go. Apologies. Okay, let's put this away. I haven't tidied up since lunch, so just bear with me. Shove this. Yeah, I'm not yet tidied, so give me a moment while I do that. Yeah, I've just been lazy and not tidied, so might as well wash up and do things at the same time. Hopefully everything's working. I never know with these things. Okay. We're doing a lovely little hot pot today. Keep nice and warm because it is cold at the moment. So we're just bashing out all the really nice living dishes. Hi, Wizzle. Welcome, welcome. Must be a record. It's only been like 2 minutes since starting. I've just been lazy. So I haven't really like tidied after lunch. So I'm just gonna like have a bunch of stuff down here and just do a quick wash up while I procrastinate making dinner because I've just been lazy. Not much else to it. I have been lazy and I have not washed up. So I'm going to quickly do that. It's just been so cold and I feel like I've just been like in hibernation mode. Yeah, so I feel like I'm about to come down with something. I feel it in my toe bones. I can feel something taking over me, which is not good. So we're gonna do a really nice warming hot pot, big soupy situation, and hopefully that will prevent whatever's trying to get me from not getting me. So yeah, I don't think so. Everything's been a bit like all over the place. Like it wasn't showing up before. Now it's like I think let me just hide and unhide it. See if that's there's usually a bit of a delay. I don't know if it's gonna show up. Well, if it doesn't, it doesn't. It hasn't shown up. Why? I mean, just put it back. Chat box. Add sauce. Add sauce. Paste. Oop. Where's the chat box? Not letting me. Probably because I've got like way too many things. Way too many things. Oh my god. Why? not letting me grab the chat box. Remove it. The chat box is just being a nuisance. Why are we being? Grabbed. We'll see. I always think that Rain should have knew as I was always under it and never seen. Yeah, that's probably why. Look, chat is back. IDK man. Streamlab is weird. I'm like currently trying to get off my like heavy ass and switch to OBS to see if it's any better. I will get there. I just need a little bit more motivation. I don't know from what. I just need to not be so cold. You know what? Let's turn the heating on. Let's treat myself. Pop the heating on, warm the room, see if I defrost a bit. Okay. Put all the stuff away, and then I'll do a little bit of washing because the dinner itself is actually not going to take too long because it's kind of just shove everything in a pot and then put it on the hob kind of a deal. So it's actually not too complicated. So, it's been way too hot to make anything. No, that's not a bad thing. Pizza is solid shout. Many thanks to the pizza people because they must be boiling in front of the pizza ovens or whatever they're doing. You guys over here so I can actually see while I'm just gonna quickly do this so I can feel less of a mess. Yeah, you usually get pick up your takeaway, do you? To be fair though, like when it comes to pizzas, it's usually not too different picking up and taking ordering to be delivered. I feel it is like it's not too different, especially like if you're a good distance away. It does seem worth it. But to be fair, we've lived really close to our like local Domino's / delivery pizza equivalent types of places, so we always go pick it up because it's usually get it home quicker than they can get it. Yeah. To be fair, when I was in Australia, I did feel the like marked difference in kind of pricing, especially in like groceries and stuff. Like, because obviously the groceries in Japan are like really quite reasonable, I would say, compared to a lot of places. So especially when you go in with like Japanese price kind of ideas, things are so much more expensive. I remember one of the nights I was telling my friend, like I'm gonna cook dinner, so I'm gonna go to the groceries and stuff, and I went to the shops. I went to like Woolworths or something, and I was kind of like trying to like kind of use up some leftovers, but also like add a few things to make it nice. And I was like, oh, you know what would be really nice, like because we had some pesto, we had some rice and stuff. So I was like, oh, let's do like a salmon and rice and pesto kind of a thing. And then I text her, it's like, oh, are you okay with salmon? And she's like, yeah, like I love salmon, but like you're gonna have to take out small loan for that. And I was like, ah, okay. And then so I like went to the fish section, um, and like went to go and see the salmon. I was like, yeah, you do need to take out a small loan for like the tiniest piece of salmon. I was like, oh, sadness. I wish like salmon in Japan, like they don't sell in small pieces because it's, you know, like a fairly like staple fish. Um, so I'm always used to like seeing it sold in like 500 gram slabs or like, you know, 300 gram slabs. But when I was in Sydney, it was like the tiniest little like sliver of salmon for like the same price as the massive slabs. And I was like, ah. I did end up buying it though. I was like, you know, she'd been like putting me up for the whole week and stuff. And I was like, you know what? I will take out the small loan. I'm on holidays. Cheaper than eating out, still, just. And so yeah, took out a little loan for the salmon as a gesture of gratitude. Yeah, I'm just like, you know, like Australia's a lovely place. Like, don't get me wrong, it is so beautiful, and you know, the culture is lovely. Like, as in, like the people and societal culture is what I mean, and all the like nature is fabulous. But man, things are expensive. Not like me. I look at the price and I get the. Yeah, it's one of those things when you're on like holiday mood, I suppose. It's kind of like, yeah, it's all part of the expenses. Because like I'd save so much money not you know having to pay for accommodation because I was staying at my friends the whole week. I was kind of just like, oh well, save money in some places and then spend it all elsewhere. Them's be life. Right. We are slowly getting to the bottom of this. Almost see the bottom, I think. The sink is like smaller than you think it is. Like it looks quite big, but then like you start putting stuff in it, and it's like, oh, it's actually filled up really fast. So I like I miss one load of washing the dishes, and it's suddenly like completely chock full. Like buy a house or take one trip to Australia. Uh, yeah. I think I did not too badly for this trip. It was definitely a treat. Just oh my god, this is so wet. Yeah. Right. I saw your tomatoes in the Discord, by the way. Sorry I didn't reply. They look pretty ready to go very soon. My mum had forgotten to like pull out her tomatoes from summer, so we had like the most like bedraggled, like half dead, clinging on to life tomato vine at home, and it had like a bushel of like green tomatoes still on it. I was like, how have you survived? How is this not dead? Um, but yeah, we have a handful of green tomatoes, which I don't know what to do with because I'm not entirely sure if you can eat green tomatoes. I need to look that up. I have a feeling that you're not meant to eat green tomatoes if they're not meant to be eaten green type of tomatoes. It's just regular cherry tomatoes that are just we kind of just rescued. gonna have to pick them and ripen in-house before those get, yeah, to be fair. Especially if they're growing that fast and if it's that warm as well. You kind of look away. Just splash water everywhere. Look away and they're gone. Same with like fruits, I feel. You have to be like on patrol when we do strawberries. Because they're like almost done, almost done, almost done. And then like the second after they're done, the birds are at them. So like always like a constant like race. It's like a game of chicken. It's kind of like you want a bigger berry, so you're like waiting for the berry to get bigger, but then also you're like trying to figure out when are the birds going to get to them before you. Yeah. Like, do they have to be even like a little bit ripe to like ripen after? Because like these are like completely green, like not even like a shade of red. It was just like a random bunch of tomatoes that somehow survived thus far into winter, and we were pulling out all of the summer vegetables because my mum had forgotten to do them. So we pulled them out over the New Year's. So we like pulled out all the aubergines and all the tomatoes because those were residual from summer. And yeah, I just got like a handful of green tomatoes we don't know what to do with. Right. Yeah, caught up. Yeah, back to being a functioning household person. Right. 10%. Nice. Avatar was good yesterday. It was long, as per. Husband was actually really surprised by how cheap the movie tickets were, which is good. Um, we don't really go to the cinema at all, so I don't really know what the going price for cinema tickets are nowadays. But I think they do like discounts on Wednesdays because it's like a weekday. Nobody goes to the cinema on a weekday. Yeah, it's good. Gorgeous as always. The plot was very weak. Not gonna lie. I picked fully green and just kept with the red ones until ripened. Okay. Maybe we'll try that. We're going back this weekend again. Because we've got some other things to deal with. Right, we have pot. We have a quarter of a Napa cabbage, which is I think it's called Chinese cabbage, and it's also called like, Napa cabbage, I think is the English name for them, but that's the Japanese cabbage. And let's do meat. I'll finish the mushroom as well. So yeah, it's going to be a very healthy dish. I think if they have been growing for a bit, it will still ripen if green when picked. Okay, good to know. Right, am I being very ambitious with this? Potentially. Maybe I'll go for the bigger pot. Like, I know things will shrink, but I have a feeling I may be. Yeah, that's too ambitious. Let's go for the bigger one. It's all just going to be soup anyway, so I'm happy to cook this whole thing. A bit. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I need like an in-between size pot. You think it will fit? All of this? All of this? Into this? I don't know. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna go with this one. Also means that I can like fit noodles and stuff after as well. So we'll do that instead. The fun thing about the one I'm doing today, it's called a Mille hot pot. So you like layer the meat inside in between the cabbage. So it's like all like layers and pretty. I'm like describing it so badly, but I will show. Yeah, no, it's all of this is going in. So we will go for the bigger pot. Basically, what we're gonna do, put this behind for now, is spend a bit of time layering our pork inside our cabbage. And then we then cut the whole thing. I can free this from the plastic wrap. One thing about Japan, it is quite OCD with the packaging. Right. So, I'm going to give this a quick rinse. Doesn't need much because it's pretty clean, to be honest. What happened to my... I assume you meant half jumper. Half jumper is currently in the summer wardrobe. It is too cold for half jumper. Says the person that was literally in the crop top yesterday. But today I'm feeling quite cold. So Fave. Fave jumper is currently in the wash. Green checker jumper is in the wash. So it will be back. I was wearing that yesterday, so I thought you meant the half jumper. Like one of my friends calls I have a yellow like cropped jumper, and then they always call it the half jumper. I thought you meant that, but I don't think I've worn that really on stream. So I was like, how do you know about the half jumper? That will be why. All right, we have pork, and what we're literally going to. Oh God, take yourself to me. Yes, Jess board checkered green and white jumper is in the wash. So what we're going to do is we're just going to layer the pork in between all the layers of cabbage and then cut like this. So then we can like trust the process. I'm describing it so poorly. What I am going to do is season the pork now. There's a half jumper. There is a half jumper. I have like a half jumper and like a quarter jumper. That's like cropped short. But I usually only wear that in summer because it's not really a winter thing. Yeah, it's like yellow. And both of them are yellow. I may or may not have worn it before. Oh, you're kind of frozen. Honestly, my fridge keeps freezing my stuff. Which is fun. Right, so basically, we're gonna go in and layer up defrost. There's a half jumper. Won't it all get mixed up anyways? Well, I kind of have like a summery section of my cupboard and like the wintry section of my cupboard. And a lot of my summer stuff I took back to my mum's over the new year because we're trying to slowly get some of our stuff moved back so we don't have to do it all in one go when we move out. So as part of that, a lot of my like summer clothes have already gone home because why am I going this way? I should probably go like from the bottom up because this is gonna fall. Kind of committed now. I'm just kind of committed now, so I'm just gonna keep going. Just gonna basically go through, unravel. This is just some like pork sliced, like meant for like stir frying, but I'm just unraveling it all into like flat sheets and layering it in between our cabbage leaves. This is the way for our layered Mille Feuille hot pot. Yeah, I'm just the girl who has way too much clothes and still complains she has nothing to wear. It is the life. I did not choose the life chose me. Just the girly life. I don't make the rules. Where does this pork start and end? You're a big slice. How did they do this? Are this two slices stuck together? It's so icy and my fingers are so cold. Basically, just going to go in like so. Layered pork cabbage together. Don't know if this whole one-handed situation is going to work, but I'm going to try. I'm going to have to like roll this down. So it's like at least got, I should have rolled it towards me, but it's okay. You guys can see it now. I don't even put the same socks on. I just grabbed two out of to be fair. There was a point in husband's life where he almost just bought all of the same socks, so he never had to pair socks again. He just picked the same sock because it's all the same sock. But he's too much of a fan of fun socks, so we persevere with the pairing of socks. It's a big slice. My fingers are literally going to fall off because all of this meat is frozen and very, very cold. What did I get up to? That here. Basically, I'm just going through, shoving meat in between each layer of leaf. Basically, this is kind of like bacon meat, but it's not been baconified. It's just pork. So it's kind of like a thin, like medium thin, like not like super thick pork, but it's like not like super thin, you know, like mediumly cut bacon sized. I don't even put draw, yeah, Drawer, draw. All the secrets are hidden in the socks and undies drawer. Secrets you didn't even know. It's your secrets. Oh, I've kind of reached the end really fast. But I'm just going to shove more in layers. I'm kind of no longer really flattening these. They're just kind of going in willy-nilly because the fucks given have left the room. So it's going to get shoved in there. So we have our kind of layers. Let's give my hands a quick one. Why am I washing my hands under cold water? Do I hate myself? Oh, now the water's turned hot. Ow. I hate it when it's like really cold and then you like touch like slightly warm water and it like burns your fingers because like your body's like, ew, it's too hot. Just gonna cut the bottoms off now that we are finished putting this together because now it's all gonna come falling apart. Type of this reminds me of something people make in cure for God. It's kimchi. Yes, this is very similar to what they do to kimchi. For kimchi, they would like layer like salty chili paste in between each layer, and then they shove the whole thing into like a bucket to kind of cure. But I am just shoving layers of pork in between each layer to then put into a pot. So if I've done it right, we have a really beautiful cross section that then goes into the pot. I will show cross section when I'm done. So just gonna cut all of our layers. I probably could have cut it more straight so it like laid flat, but it's fine. We will just carry on. You just keep shoving until it all fits. It's the motto in life, right? This is not sensible advice. You should not listen to what I say. Okay. Well shoved currently. I'm just going to put more meat down the sides. And then we're going to go through and if I could have done the mushrooms like with the meat, but I felt like that would have gone absolutely everywhere. So this is going to be a hot pot. So this is going to be like a brothy soup. So I've got a stock cube and it's going to be a really like, I've just been really into kind of really gentle stuff at the moment, which probably indicates that I'm coming down with something. Why are we dripping? We have drippage. We have drippage. All that water that came off the fridge is now on the floor. Great. Let's just shove that there. Wet the board. Good thing it didn't get on the chair. So, yes, it is a hot pot. Yeah, I mean, like I could have put like a nice. This would have gone really well with like a kimchi hot pot. They sell like lots of different like broth, for hot pot, but I'm just using a stock cube that I've already got. But in Japan they sell so many different types of like hot pot broth. I could have like bought a kimchi one, which would have gone really nicely with this. Husband's not the biggest fan of kimchi, so I only would do that if I knew he'd like it, or if it was just to me, you know. Just gonna go through and cut little florets of mushroom, and I'm just basically gonna just go through and shove mushroom down all the crevices of the cabbage. So it's gonna look like we've got like mushrooms growing out of a little meaty cabbagey forest. This is sounding so appetizing. Yes, I do label my streams with what I'm cooking, but no, it's still nice to talk about. I don't think anybody really reads the stream title anyway. Oh. So we are just going in. It's actually really cute. It looks like a little like mushroom forest because it's like growing out of the. I will show you once it's done. I don't think it's going to look this pretty when it's actually cooked. So I will show while it's looking whimsical and adorable. So yeah, once this is actually like the hardest bit of the entire cook. I'm just shoving mushrooms in between the cabbages and the meats. But once this is done, I literally just have to put a lid on it, whack a stock cube in, and let it cook. Probably gets annoying. People always ask, no, it's not annoying. It's something to talk about. And if it gets people chatting, it's always a good thing. So one more thing I can yap about. Mushroom's actually doing a great job being good filler in the in this pot because it was looking a little bit empty. But now we're like starting to get good packing density in our just shoving mushrooms in there. This is a really like cute mushroom as well. Like if mushrooms can be considered cute. This one is up there with the whimsy factor. That is good. I feel like had I had like half the amount of mushrooms, it would have been like cute and nice. Like now that I'm shoving the other half in, it's starting to look like overgrown. It's starting to look a bit infested. So discretion. You may not enjoy what I'm about to show you. It's looking interesting now. They said yesterday was the hottest day we had down here in 6 years. Wow. That's a hot day. To be fair, this summer in Japan, they've been like breaking heat records like every year. So I feel yeah. Japanese summers are on another level. People do say that. Right, we have finished shoving mushrooms in the pot. I shall come and show you guys what we've got. Tomorrow's meant to be really hot again. Right, so I can angle this correctly. I don't think this is going to move if I like tilt it. So I can tilt it, I think. Is it going to look appetizing? Not really. But yeah, basically we've got all the layers of it's really like dark because the light's like above. We've got layers of cabbage and meat, and then we've got mushrooms shoved in all the crevices. It looks pretty in person. Well, pretty-ish. I don't know. If you don't like mushrooms, it looks awful. But take a picture on my iPad. And then luckily boss said I could have tomorrow off because I mean, yeah, that's good though. Me and my iPad picture taking. I feel like the iPad picture taking is not helping with the appetizing thing, but maybe if I go this way. I don't know. It's not helping. I can't make it look any better than it already is. I tried. It will taste great. What? It's going to be nice and warming, which is precisely what I need in life. So we're gonna go in, actually not too much water, maybe like 500 mils. Just enough to, where's my soup stock cube gone? I swear, okay. No problem. I mean, I could have made it look better, but you know what? We're just gonna demolish it all anyway. So just got a little stock cube. So I'm just gonna dilute that in there, and then I'm also going to add a tablespoon of sake, and I'm also going to shove a dashi packet on top because I have it and I need to use it. Wherever they are. Maybe I need to like do like a tidy my pantry stream. That's the way I'm going to force myself to tidy my pantry because it's currently like an absolute avalanche in there. So this is a little Japanese stock packet. It's just like get broth out. It's just various fish powders. It's got bonito flake, mackerel, seaweed, flying fish, sardine, mushroom, salt, and stuff. It's basically just a dried flavor packet that just kind of hangs out while things cook. I haven't had many comments about the food without Miles. Yeah, I think Miles is actually streaming at the moment, which is probably why I think our streaming times are kind of overlapping a bit at the moment, for better or worse. I'm going in with a tablespoon of sake. This kind of just helps like make the pork not so like porky smelling, and it also like helps soften the pork as well. Makes it really tender. Bit of alcohol. I'm just gonna sprinkle that over the top. He streams. Yeah, I think he streams most days, to be fair. He's doing a whole bunch of stuff. I think husband might be streaming later. He said he's really enjoying Mahjong, so just gonna attempt to break this stock cube down. I don't know if it is going to. Might just have to shove it in and let it do its thing in the pot. Yeah, it's not going. I'm just gonna pour the whole thing over. Stock cube's just gonna have to be a stock cube in there, and then hopefully it will. It's not my thing, but I gave him a follow. What, Miles? or husband? Right. We have everything in the pot, and we shall get it on the heat. I'm yet again somehow running out of space after having just tied up Miles. Yeah. Apparently he may do a cooking stream at some point this month. I've heard from a little birdie. I think he said he had I think a sub goal set up that said he was gonna stream a cooking. I enjoy your heavy stream. Oh, thank you. Even when we're playing long movies that make no sense, or play random gambling games that make no sense. We just like yapping. Is what it is. We're yappers. Let's put our lid on the pan because I don't have a lid spot. So basically, this just goes for like, I don't know, like 15 minutes to start. See how that goes. You may fall asleep, but I'm there at the start. That is true. That is true. It's 5:30. Husband is late. So yeah, that's just gonna go for the next 15 minutes or so. I'll check on it in 15. And then yeah. The room's actually starting to warm up now. It's great. Also, we have like, so we can still have like half of our cinema popcorn left from yesterday. So need to like slowly munch at that. Hi, Sodium. Welcome. Fruit burrito turned out interesting. I think it would have definitely been better with white chocolate. The milk chocolate is fine, bit questionable. It would have probably been better off not having the chocolate in it at all. But otherwise, very good. Look at this cinema popcorn. Cinemike. I don't even know who or what Cinemike is, but husband was loving life because he's a Michael. So it's like, wow, it's your popcorn. It's a bit stale now, not gonna lie. To be fair, considering we watched 3 hours of Avatar and we shared this, I would have thought we'd finished it. But yeah. Let me show Sodium the current state of affairs. I can't tip it over anymore because there's water in it. Let's see if I can successfully show what's inside this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tip it otherwise. I might have to move the camera. Is it gonna show? Not really. I can't tip it over anymore because there's water in it now. Looks like a garden in there. Yes, precisely. It's a beautiful, mushroomy, porky, cabbagey, Napa cabbagey garden. Oh, do remember you from other streams also. Ah, you guys watching the same people. That is not me. Oh. I should not be snacking on popcorn before dinner. This is dangerous. Wizzle be going behind your back. No, Wizzle is free to watch anybody he likes. We are one big happy family over here. Right, and now, yet again, come to the things have just been shoved in the pot, and now vibing, and now I am yapping, as I always do. Right, let's. I don't want to do any more washing up. I've done my washing up for today. Maybe I will just snack on the popcorn. But this is salted caramel. Like, I don't know if for a kake. Well, it's already salted, I suppose. It's also very stale, so I need like recommendations to like revive lightly stale popcorn. Like, it's still really good. Especially the caramelly ones, like these ones, pretty solid. These ones, You need them in between the really like sweet ones. Maybe I'll try. I'll do a little side portion. Wizzle, how long until you can get your name back? I don't have like furikake, but I've got like salt and spicy furikake, so let's try that. See how that is. You really need to work out how to delete this autocorrect thing. Going from stream to mod is quite a jump. The thing is, the seasoning just falls straight to the bottom, and it doesn't. Hi, husband. Okay, good thing dinner's ready in 10 minutes. Hashtag not sponsored by Cinemike. I need to like get a bit of burikake actually on the popcorn because all of it just fell straight to the bottom. 12 days on this one day on the other one. Nice, you're almost there. Oh, I just got one with like, that was nice. I got a chunk with like a bit of like salty chili on it. That's good. Right. What do now? I'm gonna be like so lost on what to do tomorrow and the day after because I'm not streaming because we're going places. But I'm looking up some t-shirts to buy for Ted. Came across one with via text, but can't make out what it means. Dangerous things buying t-shirts in foreign languages. The amount of foreign people I've seen walking around Japan in like cool Japanese t-shirts, and it's like the most ridiculous stuff on it. No lie. Or no lie. You should play each other on that game I will never understand. It's a goose with a red purse. I assume the red purse is just, lucky pocket money purse, but I don't know about no lie. Play each other in a game I will never understand. Mahjong. Yeah, we can do that. Husband's gonna stream later after dinner. Sorry, I'm eating with my mouth full. I shouldn't do that. Can't really be big. Let me see if I can find it on my side of the internet. Goose, purse, Vietnamese t-shirt. Let's see if I can find the same one. I can safely say I cannot find it. Join the Discord and send it there so we can see. We can check it out together. Did I miss the hot pot? Hot pot is currently hot potting back there. So no. It's ready in about 6 minutes, so I'm yapping, killing time. A Temu special. I don't think I'll ever find it then. Let's see. Let's see if the power of the interwebs. Temu. Let's add Temu to the end. Ooh, Oh, thank you. Let's see. What have we got? Let's see what goosey. How are we doing? Oh, we're doing good in there. Yappitoro time. That's so good. Wow. Can you just write all of my jokes for me, please, Parker? That's fabulous. Well, that was so salty because it was all of the salt at the bottom. Yum. Oh. I was like half salt. Yeah. I think husband's gonna seriously need needing to put like an iRating filter. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Just shove it in memes or something. Let's see. I'm just trying to look. I genuinely don't know what that says. Like I don't even know. What does that even say? Noi? If in doubt, shove it in ChatGPT. Ask ChatGPT what it says. I don't have ChatGPT on this tablet. Another time. No, let's see. I think it's just fake Vietnamese. I don't think that exists. Anything red is good for Tet. I thought about getting a tattoo with Japanese, but I don't know for sure what it says. I didn't. Aha! I mean, well, you have your resident handy dandy Japanese checker person and check it for you. See. Okay, so the Mo Hai Bai Yo is there's cheers. It's literally like what you say in Vietnam when you cheers. Like you don't say cheers, you say Mo Hai Bai Yo. It's like 1, 2, 3, go. And Dai Không Biết is I don't know or I don't understand. So those are your two options. I would check the accents though. I don't read accents. So I couldn't tell you if the accents are correct. But I can tell you that those two are more legit shirts than the goose one. Welcome back, husbando. Want to say hi? Yeah. I don't know why I thought that wouldn't be hot. It's literally steaming under there. I hope I didn't break anything. Hot diggity damn.
I refuse.
He refuses to eat a balut, apparently. He doesn't like egg. I basically Stockholm syndromed him into eating eggs. So, do they eat that in Vietnam? Yes, balut is Vietnamese. Well, one of countries that eat balut. So yes. Ow! I did a little ouchie. I haven't eaten them recently though. not a very popular food nowadays because young people don't really like eating it. So only the aunties and uncles eat them nowadays. It's very much an acquired taste. Are they crunchy? Cartilagey. So like, like so they're not really crunchy. Yes and no. When you have like fried chicken and stuff, and you have the like bit around the knuckle. Snails husband. I think we fed you snails. Yeah. So I love the ones cooked in coconut lemongrass. They're some of my favorite foods. Every time I go back to Vietnam, that's one of the things I ask to have. The coconut and lemongrass snails. I think it's potentially the best way to have them. I prefer them well over like the French way, with like the French do them in like garlic butter, don't they? What? Let's have a look-sees. We have quite a bit of juice. Let's pick out our little dashi packet. It has done its debag it a few times. Make sure it gets out all of its goodness.
Tamagotchi's dying.
The Tamagotchi's dying. We got my husband got us a Tamagotchi, and oh no, it's ill. It's ill. Oh no, let's give it some medication. Oh, it's refusing medication. Come on. Be medicated. I don't think I actually got it wrong. I think I just pressed the wrong button. Is it an old school? It is. It's a first gen one. I think it's a newer like collab. I need to feed it as well. Why are you making me do the Tamagotchi while I'm cooking? They can't even see what I'm doing. It's too hungry and too happy, so it needs to be fed.
You do it if you want.
And it needs Tamagotchi COVID-19 edition.
Came with like a robot.
Came with like a robot like case thing. It's like a Chogokin 50th anniversary one. Right, am I gonna attempt the game? Let's see. You know what? Let's see if I can like get it on stream. Let's pause this for a second. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see. I think it's gonna go.
It's working really well.
So it's on 2 happy, so I need to play games with it to make it happy. And I need to like basically this is left and right, and I need to make it like guess which way it's gonna face. So I got that wrong. So it faced that way and I pressed this way.
Ooh.
Yes. Then I need to get it 3 out of 5 times for it to be happy. I got it wrong. Ah!
Just pure luck.
It's pure luck and it's so excruciating. So I only got 2. So let's try again. One, 2. No.
Just stop. Go cook.
3. Oh, yay. So now it's 4 points. So it is now happier. Wow. Riveting. That's enough of that. See, you can either play the game or you can just feed it a snack. I will feed a snack. Now it's happy again. Here we go. Put the Tamagotchi down. Dinner is served. I just need to adjust for flavor because I have a feeling the stock cube is still like floating around in there somewhere. So I'm just going to destroy our beautiful creation because I need to jiggle it around. And I'm going to now not be able to see myself. Holy shit, is that a Digimon? It's a Tamagotchi. What am I doing? A spoon. A spoon so I can taste this broth. Just document that. I think it's a surefire way to kill the Tamagotchi. Actually, that's really good. I don't think that needs any help. Was gonna cook some udon as well, but I don't really vibe it, to be honest. I might just put a couple of bowls of vermicelli in there, so it's a little bit lighter. I'm definitely coming down with something if I'm like not feeling proper carbohydrates. Give it some. Oh, was it a Digimon back in the day? I'm not old. Nah, Tamagotchis have always been Tamagotchis. It's just what they are. It's a little like pocket pet, I suppose. I'm just putting a couple of bowls of vermicelli down the side. It will cook on its own because this is quick cook stuff. I'll probably put it back on the heat just a moment just to reboil it. Because to be fair, I think, yeah, my husband will have the vermicelli, but I don't think I'm gonna have any. I'm really not feeling it. Just not good. When I start being not hungry, that is when the illness gets me. Send the good vibes and good juju. I could just be not hungry because I just ate like a handful of pop. Could just be it. Just gonna put this back on the heat for a minute, just to make sure our vermicelli gets cooked. It's a very not pretty meal, and maybe, to be fair, Tamagotchi comes in lots of different versions. Like this one's a specific version. Like this one's the gold one. So there could have been a Digimon one for all I know. But basically, there's this little dude that you have to feed and take care of, and then it evolves into stuff. So yeah. How are we doing time-wise? Oh, over an hour. Good. We have cleared my arbitrary minimums for streaming. Okay. Got a king cake from New Orleans delivered today. Very tasty, like coffee cake bread with a cinnamon roll. That sounds amazing. We had our one 2 days ago. We do it the French way because my mum always used to do it the French way. So we got a galette de roi, which is a little it's like buttery puff pastry and like almond paste on the inside. So you know the stuff they put inside almond croissants? It's like that, but the whole way around. And I was the queen. Where's our Fev? Oh, here we go. This was my prize. I still can't figure out what it is. Hello, Miles. Welcome. You have just made it for the end. I've literally just taken it off and ready to eat. I was just showing off my bev that I got in my half of my king's cake. We're trying to figure out if it's a top hat or a cake. I can't tell. It's okay. Can you put it closer to the camera? But yeah, I'm just going to do the influencer thing with the hand.
Is that like a thing?
Yeah, because if it's got more to focus on.
I can't. Where's the camera?
Where the big circles are.
I don't do this. This is not my thing. You do it. Not my job.
Okay. Don't feed Mille unless he kicks a barrel. What does that mean?
Barrel next time. Let me have food at least.
Instagram boyfriend fail. Yeah. You've been demoted to Instagram boyfriend. You're no longer Instagram husband.
I don't know how to take this.
You've been demoted. Right. I'm just going to quickly serve up while not having this end up on the floor. Just got a nice little soupy, hot potty situation. Husband would cry if I gave him no carbs, so he's got a bit of vermicelli. And I've got just good old soup. I'm just not feeling very hungry, which is not fabulous, but hopefully the hot pot will kill me. Like with all food. It puts the lotion on the skin. Right. Got big wad of cabbagey, meaty, mushroomy goodness. What? I'm going to pour some soup over top in a bit. I put a picture in the Discord of what it looked like before it was cooked because it's objectively probably prettier when it when it was raw and it was in the pot. It was actually milfwaying, unlike now. It's just kind of everywhere. It puts the lotion on the skin. Remember that movie, whatever it was called? Which movie? It puts the lotion on the skin. I'm so confused. What? Movie?
That's the only movie we've watched with Rizzle.
Silence of the Lambs? What?
Oh.
What? I'm so confused. We watched Avatar yesterday. Does that count? The writing was awful. There's a movie where they put lotion on the hands? Joy Dirt? What? Just putting everything into the bowl so I can then scoop some broth. That's enough picking. I have so much faith in that bench. I don't know why. Oh, it has. It has very much gone wrong. There has been witness of why isn't he serving himself? Because I've just decided that I'm just gonna serve it up now for the bants. Because we also don't have like a hot element in the middle stove thing. So I'm just serving it up because I don't want a big mess on the table. So really for my sake. Less fat. Indeed. What? Single noodle escaped. It's really if it's not, to be fair, if it's not served in the middle of a table, is it a hot pot? Is it just soup now? Is this just full of ingredients soup? Maybe. We really need you to get you streaming like 6 hours earlier so I'm not hungry at 1. I apologize. This stems to be the life. When I get back to the UK, I'll be streaming 9 hours earlier. So is that better? But yeah, let me just pop a little bit of je ne sais quoi on top. Probably a bit of chili oil just for the vibe. It looks like it needs chili oil on top for the... That's the wrong spoon. That's fine. I will not be cooking British food. I will just be using British ingredients.
What's wrong with I need to find his address.
Parker, you have triggered husband. He's gonna hunt you down now. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little chili oil over top. That's quite.
I mean, maybe.
Give him shrimp paste.
What's wrong with peas and gravy?
Peas and gravy have a time and a place. Right. We are ready to eat. I will. Mum thumb, yeah, I love shrimp paste. And fish paste. All of the pastes. What was I gonna say? We're gonna go eat now. I'll put a picture in the Discord of the completed look. And I think husband is streaming later. Maybe? Question mark. He'll be.
There's either going to be a hot garbage game or mahjong.
What's a hot garbage game?
A game which is objectively bad.
Okay. Thank you very much. We shall enjoy, and we shall see you later. Maybe if you want to join husband's gaming and me judging it, or mahjong, or that, or but maybe both. So yeah, bye. See you Sunday. That's the next stream.
Bye-bye.